Yeah, Becky, I'll have a fresh coffee, I suppose. Yeah, that'll help. Hey guys, how come in pro gaming teams, or maybe I just have missed this, but there doesn't seem to be a role for a coach? I've never seen a pro gaming team with like a guy with a clipboard off to the side who's like analyzing the game and like telling them things to change up as they go. That seems like a missed opportunity, isn't it, for these pro teams? Wouldn't they benefit from somebody who can objectively sit back and watch and then like, do they? I've never seen it. Minette says he thinks they do. CS teams have coaches. Maybe I just haven't watched enough to see it. They got banned? Coaches got banned. Why? Why would they ban coaches? That's just like every sport out. They want to be considered to be a serious sport, and yet they're going to go against what every sport in the world has, coaches. Why would they ban them? Team captain a team captain could never do the same job as a coach can. A coach is objective. A coach can sit back and not have his head in the game the same way that a player does. A team captain would never be as good as a coach. Could you imagine if you thought that like there's a team captain on that hockey team, baseball team, or this team has a quarterback, no need for a coach? That'd just be crazy. Nobody would ever think that's a good idea. Deemed to give certain teams greater advantage over others. You mean the ones who have good coaches? Well, that's part of the game then. Once again, that's such a stupid quote. Could you imagine a sports organization saying, we've determined that some teams' coaches are better than others, thus we've decided that, you know, the fucking New York Rangers have too much of an advantage over the Kings because their coach is better, so we're going to ban coaches because it's too big of an advantage. Like, what? Get a better coach then. It's part of the game. That's ridiculous. I've learned so much today. First I thought there weren't coaches, then I found out there were, and now I found out that esports are fucking idiots. Prevented from interacting with their teams when actual rounds are underway. I don't know what I think about that. Thanks, Becky. Okay, like I can understand not letting them interact with them because every other sport, unlike every other sport, this esports is one sport where the coach could literally have his mouth in the ear. Well, there's race car driving where the coach can technically talk to the driver the entire time. But other than that, there's no other sport where the coach can constantly be in your ear. Except for yelling from the bench, but that's not the same.
Can you use debit card on PayPal?
I don't know. You can attach your bank to, like, is there any way I can pay for TurboShip without PayPal and just go straight from my debit card? I don't know. Like, I mean, why not? Like, PayPal lets you attach your bank account to PayPal, so you'd be able to use PayPal to.
Can I wear this?
Yeah. Our only two options for paying is Patreon and PayPal. PayPal accepts everything, credit cards and bank info, and Patreon accepts PayPal and bank or credit cards.
Did you see my tweet? I thought it was funny.
It is funny, Becky. Did you make the GIF?
I don't know how to make gifts.
You never learned how to use frankieac.com?
Nah, I just watched you guys do it.
This is what sets girls and guys apart.
No, it's not. I am not a good representation of girls. Sorry, guys.
All right, I think we're ready to begin. I might just make this short, guys, so that I can, I feel like I need a nap, and I do want to rank tonight maybe, but I'm in no shape. Like, I'm just so tired. I only got like 3 to 4 hours sleep last night, and I would never, on little sleep, try to go for my season ranking.
Yeah.
My season placement matches.
Do you want me to drink?
No, I'm gonna drink it anyways. I'll be fine.
So would you want me to call this on Twitter?
Live with Overwatch. The new Overwatch patch.
You don't want me to rate like awesome or anything?
No, it's Overwatch awesome. But like, no, just say the new Overwatch patch.
What?
The new Overwatch patch. You don't need to do a titling there.
Is this how you would do it?
I'd put an exclamation point.
But it felt awkward.
There you go.
Thank you. I tweeted.
All right, guys. Let's do this.
Are we live on Twitter and
Twitter, Twitch.
Twitch and
I don't
just
fucking know.
double-checking right now. I like to have it
Nulani would tell me if I wasn't. I'm sure we're fine.
I'm fine with
I don't hear. I'll pause Dropbox. Usually Dropbox doesn't affect the RTMP stream since Dropbox is set to automatically throttle its bandwidth. It usually only affects. I just paused Dropbox though. How is it now? Hopefully it gets better.
Okay.
Here we go.
And we are recording?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Did the chat just freeze? Okay, fuck. Just stopped it. Oh, Becky's doesn't have audio yet. It froze like 4 times last night during the show, and then I accidentally left the stream running all last night. Mm-hmm. And of course, when I come out here, the chat's fine.
Oh my god, are you serious?
It goes for like 4 hours after the show, but during the show crashes 4 times. I didn't. I don't know what would be causing this, Milani. And what the hell?
Yeah.
My recording computer just went off. What the fuck is with this fucking everything?
No, the cursor wasn't on the chat because it was moving for a while and then it just stopped last night. Like long enough that it wouldn't have been the cursor. That's happened to me personally many times though. Fraser's just trying to figure out what happened there.
My recording computer just went down out of nowhere. I'm glad that didn't happen during a show.
Yeah, dude.
In the middle of recording.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Oop.
Yeah. I think that the monitor just died on the iMac.
Are you fucking serious?
Because it's on.
Uh-oh.
I think the iMac, which I used to record the show, just lost its monitor. I will never buy an iMac again. It's so shitty to have this display go on a computer.
Aw, that's nice, Nulani.
That sounds awesome, Milani.
Well, fuck. Fraser says it's on, but the screen is very black.
It's black. Okay.
Testify, Bubbles. Fraser, it's back. It's back.
What the F?
You looked at it, and it came back. That's scary, though. Is some cord, like...
I didn't touch anything. I didn't even, like, go near it. Like, I went near it, but I wasn't close enough to any cords to, like, jiggle anything. It doesn't matter. It's a self-contained unit. Any cord jiggling isn't a thing.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to turn on screen sharing so that if it happens again, I can log in remotely.
Yeah, Twister sheet. That's a good idea, babe.
Can you give me your laptop so I can test this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, so the thing is, remember, guys, I made that recommendation video about, like, Mac computers and, like, how they're good? I stand by it but in the way that I recommended it at the time, which I have not followed the rules of now. And that is, they're good because you can resell them for almost the same list price, like not too much difference. It's what I call the Apple leasing program because they retain their value so well. And if you like sell them while they're still within Apple Care, it's so easy to list on Craigslist, and people will buy it because they're like, oh, it's got Apple Care, and they can actually check it when they go to buy it from you on Craigslist. So they can check the serial number and like verify that it is under Apple Care. And so many people are like, well, I have the guarantee because it's a transferable warranty.
Right.
So for that reason, Macs don't really lose their value like other PC makers do. However, I didn't listen to my advice, and I didn't sell it within these are getting long in the tooth. I kept them way past then.
Oh shit.
So when it comes to iMacs, what is my login for this computer? When it comes to iMacs, because it's a self-contained unit where if the display goes, the computer's fucked, and if the computer is fucked, it's not even usable as a display, as I've found. It's supposed to be, but it's fucking stupid.
That one over there is just dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like power went, and then I replaced the power, whatever you call it, the power supply, and it still didn't work. What is the login here? It's too bad because iMacs are such a great value. So I only recommend them if you know you're going to sell it before it goes out of Apple Care.
Yeah.
It's not worth the hassle. If it breaks. There we go. All right, so if it goes down again, I won't have to worry about the screen because I have remote desktop on now.
So are you gonna have to keep my computer all day?
No. This is if it goes black again, I'll be able to get in here and fix the capture so that I don't lose the file.
Okay.
It didn't shut off the first time until it just did it again. Well, good thing I have this now.
Fuck.
So it's fucked.
Oh.
The really shitty thing is the reason I'm using an old computer like this, like an older iMac, is because I'm using a capture card that does 1080p 60 frames per second for way cheaper than any other option I can find, but only if you use an old version of Mac OS.
Right. I forgot about that.
Looks like I'm gonna maybe just have to set this thing up with an external display, like at one of these monitors. Set it up to the side, which is just ridiculous.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, I'm kind of iffy about Apple's computers right now. My laptop's kind of shit in the bed.
I don't know what's up with your laptop.
Probably shouldn't be too long before we start.
Yeah, I think this display just went to fucking hell. It sucks because when the display comes on, it's fine. It looks great.
Yeah.
How does the display just die without slowly dying? I don't know how LCD panels die. Do they go slowly or do they go fast like that? Just suddenly go from good to nothing.
Can go either way from my experience. It may be the LVDS cable though.
Internally, I don't see how the cable would get fucked up considering I don't touch this computer. It just sits there sitting, it doesn't get jostled, it's never touched. I'm gonna hit it.
It was so weird that you were just standing by it and then it turned on.
Yeah, but it turned back off when I wasn't standing by it, so it's obviously nothing to do with that. It's just a
True.
coincidence.
Usually LCDs start getting dead pixels and rows before they die.
Yeah, right? I've seen that before. I've seen those lines that dance. There's a forum entry. What does it say, Sven? I can't click that. So if you're just joining us, we're just having an issue with the recording computer, but We're still doing the show. We just have to. I just want to like see if there's anything I can do before I start. It sucks not being able to look over and know it's recording.
Yeah. Also, what's the battery life like on this if we're going to keep it open?
It's not gonna be open.
Okay. Says something about an SMC reset.
Why would that have anything to do with the display? That's what every thread of with any Apple program ever recommends. It's always an SMC reset, a VRAM reset, a fucking like all of those things before they even like decide to start talking about the real problem.
Quote from the forum, try doing 2 to 3 SMC resets and then see if that changes the behavior.
Why not?
Oh my god. Normally you do not need to use the power reset, I think is what it said. Normally you did not use the power button to put the machine to sleep. Do you have your system preferences on Energy Saver? I'm sure you don't.
No, it doesn't use Energy Saver in case the fucking show fucks up.
If you have not done an SMC reset before, please click Intel.
Alright. Well, anyways,
guys.
thanks for that, but I'm just gonna leave it recording. The computer itself is working, so that's good.
Frostbite used to work for Apple Care. Do all these things, even if the customers say that they have before.
Even if the customer says they have before.
That sounds correct to our experience.
Yeah. The PRAM too. Not VRAM, sorry. PRAM reset. Even if the customer says they've done it, make them do it again. When it comes to like online, like your fucking like service provider for your internet and dealing with those issues, I found that you have to learn a little bit of lingo and kind of spiel it all on them at the beginning. Throw out words like nodes and shit and tie up and like just make it sound like you know you're. Oh, the display came back on. Oh, this thing's just fucked. Oh, it's flickering now.
Oh, it's gone now.
That it made a flicker.
I saw that.
Well, that's encouraging because that's not a thing that an LCD does.
Yeah.
Unless it's got an issue.
Okay.
The flicker is encouraging. It makes it seem like it actually has an issue. That's good. If it wasn't flickering,
sounds like a failing backlight.
Yeah, that sounds like that. It probably is. The backlight's probably going to hell. So, now I have a giant fucking computer screen that's a computer inside, but the screen doesn't work.
Oh my god.
I wonder how much these displays are to replace. Fuck it, it's not worth it. I'll just
You
get...
have a display over there. Can't you switch them? It's back.
It's gonna be going on and off.
Oh,
Well,
no.
okay, I'm gonna actually turn off the display then, because... I'll make it so the display sleeps after
It's really expensive.
a minute. Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
If I had the impression the customer knew what he was talking about, I'd just set up the repair.
Exactly.
No one's happy otherwise. Thank you. Learning
That's-
some lingo helps.
That's why I always learn lingo, because, and usually just be nice and just be like, look, man,
why
I've
Fraser
been
calls,
dealing
but I
with
don't.
this all week, and you throw out a bunch of lingo to make it very clear that you know, like, the shit that's going down. And then you act nice, and hopefully you get a guy who's reasonable and will be like, all right, man, yeah, we'll figure this out, and just, like, sets you up.
Yeah.
But, oh, here we are. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this.
You're right on time, Keen.
Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. It's the Overwatch latest update. Bastion's back. Back again. Another big change.
What?
Torbjorn and
Oh!
Symmetra halfway.
Oh.
So instead of reversing them back to what they used to be, like they are on PC currently, and even on PC barely get played,
Yeah.
Torbjorn especially, they've brought them back by roughly half, met in the middle to what they were nerfed. So they took 30% hit, so now it's as though they had originally taken a 15% hit.
On console and PC?
On console and PC. No, on console.
On console,
PC, it
okay.
never took a hit. They never took a hit.
Oh, right.
It was on console that they determined that people on console are too slow to aim at the turret. So it's too powerful, that turret. Everybody's always talking about how Torbjorn's overpowered. When in fact, the only reason people wanted Torbjorn nerfed was because of hero stacking, and that was a complaint on both PC and console.
Yeah.
But then in their infinite wisdom, Blizzard, who's usually pretty fucking good, decided the console needed the nerf only.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Even after hero stacking went away. Anyways, good news, we got the new patch. There's a brand new thingy available
Ooh,
in the arcade. In here.
In custom? Create custom game?
I can create a custom game with friends only. I can say, so this is just like a custom game, except if I understand this right, this means that, here, let's set it to the preset should be random heroes. Do they have that as a thing? Mystery heroes. There we go.
Oh, weird. Where's Mystery Heroes?
Right there in Brawl.
Oh.
And then
okay.
if I go into, and I can go into the lobby and say that
Lab
after
rotation.
a game and
Return to
never
lobby,
go
never.
back to the lobby.
Huh.
Team balancing after a game.
Yeah.
Maximum spectators, we'll put that all the way up to 12.
Team max players. Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fine.
Lobby modes, we already got that set. It's going to be all the modes except, well, I mean, we won't do these yet. We'll just do normal Overwatch. I mean, we like to do random heroes, but if you put capture the flag and random heroes, isn't that going to be weird? I mean, it already is weird, right?
Yeah. This is awesome that you can do that. This.
So what I'm hoping is this means that we'll never have to set this up again. That I can I just leave this running at all times forever? Now? So if I go back,
Or do you always have
people
to
are
be
already
logged
jumping
in?
in. Well, here's what I don't get. I looked at this really briefly before we started the show. If I press leave right now, it'll wipe this out. So isn't it the whole point of this on PC is that you create your thing and then you can leave it going forever and everybody can find
That's
your
originally
custom
what
game?
I thought it was.
But it seems to be different on. You can't.
You haven't saved the presets yet? That'll be coming eventually?
Oh, so there's no difference between this and a custom game?
Not yet, yeah.
Except it's a custom game that you can make public now. And it'll get listed in a list of games. So if you're leaving it at friends only, there's literally nothing different about this and a custom game.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that we now get experience for custom games, which is nice.
Oh, that's fun.
And there's way more options. You can, yeah, sure. But until you can save these, I want this to be able to just set up even when I don't have my PlayStation running and our turbos can jump in and always join a server
That's totally
together.
what I thought this was. And just even being able to save the presets would be fucking amazing. Can you do that?
Traveling to
Well, we kind of, no, I don't think you can yet, but we kind of have it going. Our preset is just basically mystery heroes, which is what Overwatch sets up.
Right.
All right, so anyways, Bastion's back. He's got his new setup, his new kit. We're gonna, random heroes. Shit. Wait a minute. I want to test out Bastion, so I gotta change the rules. I wonder if I can change the rules in here.
And also you have it set so that you can have more than one of the same hero.
How do I change that shit? Oh, settings. Settings? Huh? How do I change the actual thingy? Modes?
That was
Oh,
awesome.
and then you go to all. Okay, this is how you do it. All right. Hero limit, 1 per team. Where's the hero role limit? There you go. 2 of each per team. And
What's the role limit?
hero switching off. Except for now, I'm changing this. Hero switching is on, so we can switch.
What's role limit?
Defense, support.
Oh, no way.
Why can't I change my character? I'm in spawn. So we're waiting for enough players to play. Friends,
You're gonna
join
play for
quick
a
so
bit?
we can switch.
That was awesome.
Still random on spawn?
It'll be
Turn
a
off
who
random
cares?
heroes
It
on
doesn't
spawn.
matter. We got hero switching allowed, so I'll just switch to Bastion. Guys, we need 2 more players. A bunch of people left. It showed.
Yeah.
They were in there. Is there something wrong with the server?
Fly like an Egyptian. Sorry, but I need to jet.
I'm homeworking. Still updating. I was gonna say that
Right.
there might be a few people updating.
too
Still
shy.
downloading for me.
Just too.
PC. I'm on PC. Downloading.
All right. Anyways. Modes. All. I will allow hero switching. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. I wonder if I have to. It'll take effect next match. Okay. All right. So we'll just return to lobby. There we go. I just want to play with Bastion. I can't believe we're exactly too short. Still.
Yeah.
Update faster.
Oh, you're stuck at 15%.
All right.
Build them up, break them down.
This is fun. This is a fun day so far. This has really been great. Let's go check out why it didn't update. Modes, all. Allow hero switching on. Random hero on respawn off. Okay. Right. So that's not saving. Restart match.
Traveling to
Loading Nubani again. I'm just gonna go into quick play in a second.
The true
Yeah, I'm outta here.
humanity is
See you guys.
Oh.
Time to play some quick play. Join me if you'd like. I could add AI players, that's true, but
For the record,
so those games are kind of shit. I can just do a custom game, same exact thing.
yeah, it seems like it.
If you're not making it public, besides the fact that there are a few more options, but like we
Yeah.
never used options. The options
Yeah.
we wanted were always there to begin with.
at watch
Yeah.
point
So it
Like
doesn't
you
matter.
can do crazy things like turn everyone's alts down or something,
Right. Oh, I gotta go fast.
and like stuff like
Yeah.
Ooh, did it. What was I saying?
You can invite players into practice mode now? Crazy. So they changed that. Why would you do that? Why would you want players in practice mode? Why wouldn't you just start a custom game?
Yeah, people are saying like there's an insane amount of options in there, but is it like crazy shit that we wouldn't do?
I would never use them. I like random heroes that say, oh, whoa, they changed my bindings. L2 heals.
Are you gonna have to rechange all those?
I don't know. Do you ever jump as Bastion?
Yeah.
Really? I guess now that he's more mobile,
Yeah.
I would. Oh, I'll just switch it to. All right. Controls.
Oh, they only
Bastion,
changed Bastion's
in
bindings?
30 seconds.
Beautiful here.
Jump.
Never appreciated before.
L2. Quick meat. Secondary fire is R1. There we go. You can't heal while firing anyways. All right, so it's attached to a meter now on the thing. So
That's your heal, that
Yeah.
meter? Okay. Nice.
All right, so he should be more accurate while running about as a Bastion.
Nice work.
He plops down quick.
That was really quick.
Also,
That was so nice. being able to do
30%
that.
damage reduction. So I literally wouldn't have been able to do that before because not only did I deploy faster, but that 30% damage reduction kept me alive just long enough
Nice.
to do that to Zarya. Couldn't finish Diva, but so this will be useless to get her from here.
Right.
He's not going to be nearly as accurate at a distance, but he's wow. That's
Damn.
actually better than I thought from a distance.
Yeah, me too.
When I heard 50% damage spread, bullet spread, I wasn't expecting it to be this accurate.
I cannot believe how fast that is.
He's still good from a distance. I literally thought that he would be only good if he got like she's like, oh, the new Bastion's great. Gotta kill him. Okay, this feels good though. Like
Yeah?
his accuracy running around. And I think they've increased the clip by 5 bullets in this mode. And they've reduced its spread by 25. I'm being pushed by the payload.
What?
Oh, Bastion is gonna change the game, boys.
And girls.
This meta is about to switch up real hard.
That's fucking crazy. I can't believe he's good again. That's so exciting. Yeah, they have a Genji. I was hoping someone would go Genji. I want to see them against each other.
Everybody's coming at me, eh?
So who is the counter?
Well, it's still Genji, but I mean, a good Genji, or I mean, a good Bastion is gonna know not to fire or watch for that damage reflect. But, like, you're only really gonna be able to kill noobs like that.
Oh, they got you.
But it still is a counter because it forces Bastion to, like, stop firing for a second, and he can jump all around him and fire down.
Right.
That guy wasn't doing that. He should have been all up in my face. Maybe I should go up top. But his hard counter to me, I initially thought it was going to be Pharah based on his damage spread being so wide. I thought that, like, it was going to be a lot. Yeah, you can heal in the midair and while
Awesome.
walking. It feels
Awesome.
so good to do it while walking.
Yeah,
He's so much more mobile. Oh, fuck
he's
you.
going after you. You go after him. Oh, smart. Uh-oh, he's gonna get you.
That's all right. I originally thought that Pharah was going to be his hard counter because his damage spread would make it way harder for him to, and it should be harder. It's just not as much hard as I thought initially. Plus, the fact that his damage spread is reduced in this mode makes him actually a bit more of a Pharah counter in general because, like, it's accurate now.
Yeah. Tracer's bomb won't kill Bastion anymore.
While he's in sentry mode.
Right.
Tracer's bomb does 400 damage and 30% damage reduction makes his effective health. While in sentry mode, 390. Nope, she still kills him. What are you guys talking about? It has to kill him. Tracer's bomb does 400 damage, unless I'm wrong. You can correct me on that number if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right. And 30% damage reduction gives his effective health a total of 390 while in sentry mode. I mean in turret mode, whatever you call it.
Right.
It kills him. I just played a match. Yeah, I thought so. It has to kill him. Just barely, but it kills him. I just killed Sombra, a tiny target from
right
there.
side. Oh,
Did you see that?
yeah, I did. I did see that.
What the?
Where is he?
The limit.
Nice.
My
It
stats.
was all golds. Well, yeah.
All golds except for healing. I've got a silver in healing. So yeah, like, it's so hard to tell how things are gonna feel until you start playing them. Like when you hear numbers, like 50%, 15% damage,
Yeah.
or spread rate, 25% spread reduction while running around like this. 50% increase while in sentry mode. You just think it would be way bigger, but it's like, let me just test it on a wall. Is it really? I don't feel like it changed. Am I crazy or is it like glitched?
I don't know. I wish that one of your teammates had seen you doing that.
Well, I got gold, so fuck them. Ah! Healing. But really, like, it doesn't feel like it changed. I feel like I have 100 more bullets in the clip and no change to his gun.
Tracer would need to spray him a bit before bombing him, yeah.
All right, spread is at max right from the beginning, so there's that. The changes are definitely here, but perception-wise, I don't feel like the spread is any different. Can't change the turret mode because she hacked me.
Ah, yeah. She came back, she couldn't resist.
In anything, I would say the spread is helping me get guys like Genji. Like, I don't have to aim as well.
That's nuts.
It feels weird. You're gonna have to play him back. Like,
Yeah.
it's different. Like, it feels different, despite what I'm saying about how I feel like the spread didn't change. But on the other hand, I don't feel like I'm inhibited with accuracy from a distance anymore. Or even. Like, I thought I would feel that way.
Yeah, I thought so too, for sure. Man, how quick it is going in and out is incredible. Like, I can't believe how fast you're doing that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just changes him so much.
Yeah.
It
Do you
makes
think
him a
he's
lot
OP
more
now?
fun. Oh,
I
hell
wouldn't
no.
say.
He is not OP. There's every character's OP according to Overwatch players. Like,
Well, remember whenever we were first doing the intro and I was like, this one's OP, this one's OP, this one's OP.
your favorite character is always underpowered, and the one that you feel is killing you the most is always overpowered.
Yep.
I love moving in and out of turret mode. It just
Yes.
feels good now. Like, it used to feel so sluggish and like, gross. Now I
Yeah.
feel like cool doing it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, shoot that shit.
it's just fast enough that it feels smooth and fluid and cool. Like when you were a kid and pretended you were a robot.
Tracer Bomb does 400 and 35% of that is 140, meaning in Sentry mode, Tracer Bomb does 260, won't kill him.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Won't kill him.
No, your math doesn't make sense. Bastion has 300 health. The damage reduction while in this mode is 30%.
Yeah.
Tracer's bomb does 400 damage. 30% damage reduction gives him an effective health of 390. Where's your math coming from? I don't get it.
They were
Say it again.
They were agreeing with you.
No, I think it still does kill him. And it should kill him.
Oh, right.
A
That's
tracer
what you were
bomb
saying.
should definitely kill him. It would be unfair if it didn't. 35% reduction. Oh.
Oh.
I didn't know it was 35. I thought it was 30%. Why did I have 30% stuck in my head? Is it because of...
And there's also damage reduction from armor.
Victory.
Oh, there is damage reduction from armor, but that's like minuscule when it comes to a bomb. It's damage reduction is... What is the math again on that? It's negative... It's half or -5. It's 5 damage total reduction.
Oh, right.
Or half, whatever is smaller.
Shit,
of the two.
Tracer. You see this, Tracer? That was a good Tracer. Hey, look. One person
Yay.
liked you. 2 people like you.
-400, -140. Okay, maybe I'm doing the math backwards because I'm multiplying his health by 30% instead of reducing the damage being done to him by 30%. Okay, I'm stupid. I was doing it the opposite way around, and that's not how that works.
Prepare your defenses.
So it
Select
doesn't
your
kill
hero.
Bastion? A tracer bomb?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's very different. When you do it that much. I had 3 hours sleep.
And a computer broke this morning.
And a computer broke before the show. Some asshole just took Bastion. Fine.
You're leaving?
Yeah. All right, we'll try one more time to get the custom game going. I hope there's enough people to play now.
But that doesn't matter in quick play, right?
No.
Like that's how you play quick play. I haven't played quick play in for fucking ever. I'll make my own game where I can make the rules and I can be the Bastion
With
always.
blackjack and hookers. I'm just gonna do default rules and start. Jump in, guys.
Traveling to Nepal.
Why
Weird
was-
that it was waiting for players, because anytime we ever made a match before, like what thing do I have to switch
Yeah.
to make it so it doesn't wait for players?
Oh,
Just play.
at one point it said maximum number of players, 6 for each team.
Well, just play with however many we get.
Yeah, I think that's the sliding option though.
Watch this.
But I never had to do that with a custom game before.
I know, but the rules have changed here.
There's got to be a way to say just start when we have enough people going. Or I just start, period. So we're still missing 2. How could we miss exactly 2 even now?
Yeah, it's interesting.
How is not... Oh, okay. All right. We need 1 more.
Press
Then we can
start,
begin.
show lobby, bottom right, start game mode. Show lobby, start game mode.
Prepare
Oh.
to attack.
That's stupid.
Select your hero.
Just do it for me.
Thanks, Krya and Shadow
Thank
Chatter.
you. Thank you. All right, let's see how he fares on a this type of map. I'm so tired. I need a nap so that I can like do a
Do
placement
not
match
do
later
your
on.
placement. That would be terrible. 14 minutes left on my... Lore, you should be homeworking right now.
Don't fail. You'll end up on the streets.
Yeah, don't fail on our account. Math is hard. Settings are hard.
So one other change, Mercy now has a slight buff. She, while reviving people, has maybe more or less than a Mario amount of invulnerability after reviving people.
Nice. I will still not play her.
They never gave a second count. Does anybody know if the PTR people timed it? Like, how long is she invulnerable? Not only her, but her buddies as well, whoever she revives, also are invulnerable for a certain amount
Right,
of time.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Enemies on my radar.
Okay, so this is the combo I was waiting for. Like, this is what the new meta is going to be all about. Ooh, what was that? The meta is going to be all about
Yeah,
Reinhardt
dude.
and Bastion sticking together thick as thieves.
New best friends. Get that one. Yeah, you got the upper hand.
Way more accurate than I thought. And honestly,
Pardon me.
I don't think it should be that accurate from that distance.
Yeah.
I think they need to nerf them, and I think they will. Because there has been a lot of complaints in the PTR saying they think that, especially comboed with certain characters, Bastion's going to be too good now.
Right.
I think you could
They're on
fix
you.
this. Just make that spread even more. I don't know, make it twice as much as it used to be.
Yeah.
Like, I was really picturing Bastion would have to be like, basically, if he was from here to there to that house, his bullets would fill the wall.
Oh yeah,
the
I was
spread
saying
was
it was
gonna
gonna
be like
massive.
just a fucking hose.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would be a bad thing. It'd make him really all about deploying close up or like around corners and like trying to ambush like that, or but all about full frontal crazy ass damage, like Reinhardt shield on Reinhardt shield, punishing people for getting too close to your team core and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh my god, healing while walking.
Beacon in place.
That's
It's
so
a good thing.
We got bombed. We have to wait.
Thank you.
But we'll see what happens.
And nano boosted Bastion is undefeatable.
They've changed that.
Okay.
So it used to be with the nano boost, he had an effective health, and this I didn't have to do the math on. They did it for me on the internet, so you don't have to not trust my bullshit this time. They said that nano boosted Bastion used to have an effective health of 2,000.
Oh shit.
Like,
Oh my god.
guys, we're at 92. You have to move in. What was my team doing this whole time?
Getting killed. They had a pretty good hold on you guys.
Why did Reinhardt hide from a soldier ultimate? You have a shield, buddy. Who's our Reinhardt?
Stop! I might have done that too.
Yeah, but you're crazy. Kirby. So anyways, he had an effective health of like 2,000, and so they've capped Nana's damage reduction. Any character under the influence of damage reduction, no matter what it is. If there was a character invented tomorrow that gave you damage reduction in addition to Ana, this would apply to them too. 70% is the most damage reduction you can receive from any source. So
Okay.
Bastion with his 35 plus, Ana with her 55, which stack, by the way. It's 35 applied first and then 50 applied on top. So it's like a total of 100% or something, or more than 100% damage reduction. Almost, or I don't know the whole math. But anyways, it's crazy,
Yeah.
regardless. And with armor, it also affected it. But anyways, they capped it at 70%. That's the most damage reduction you can ever have.
Okay.
They said they
That's
never
good to know.
they had intended that from the beginning, but it was a mistake that the PTR rolled out without that limiter.
For the record,
How did she get that? Holy shit, Manette. Wish you'd play like that when you're on my team.
for the record, Kane said that his shield was going down super fast.
Oh,
And it's true, people were lacing into your team.
fine.
Sometimes when you talk numbers,
Yeah.
it just
Why are you
washes
wiping
over
your
me.
face?
It like,
It's not how that joke works.
I don't see it. It goes over my head.
I know I'm being shoved from the side. I had to do that first. Where is the source of the damage? Fuck you, Lucio. Who do you think you are, Stanky?
Bastion would have an effective reduction of 54% with Nano Boost.
I guess you really can't talk in terms of their effective health because it depends on where the damage was coming from, what the source was. It's hard to speak in terms of. So it doesn't matter what the game is, it's always hard to calculate the benefit of armor.
Uh-oh. Watch your butt. What? Thank you. Bastard. I'm not even scared of an ulted Bastion.
It's pretty hard to,
I find them easier to deal with them when they ult.
yeah, it's true. It's hard for them to aim at you. Like, Bastion's ult is one of the weaker ones,
Yeah,
I think.
totally. Like, I'm so excited when I hear that sound. I'm like, okay, now I can fucking get him.
Same goes for Roadhog. It puts him into a mode where he can't
Yep.
do a lot of the great things he could do out of his ultimate.
Yeah.
And he has no option to stop doing it either.
You're at 76%, or they're at 76%. Yeah, that is actually a huge pain in the ass.
I should have listened to Reinhardt. His shield went down.
Let's go, team. Run, Infinity.
Overtime.
Roadhog plus Nano is pretty sweet.
I love that Roadhog is one of the weakest ultimates, and yet his is also one of the most counterable. They've
yeah.
added not one, but 2 characters of the game since Overwatch came out that destroy his ultimate.
Yeah?
Ana and fucking Sombra. Sombra, whose ability barely affects anybody's ultimates,
Yeah.
except for fucking Roadhog's,
Yes!
whose ability has nothing to do with technology. It's a fucking meat grinder that he puts bullets
Yeah.
into. Like, how is that?
Between Soldier and Bastion, there's so much damage on their team. And Minette fucking killing it as
He's focusing me
Tracer.
too. It's not helping. He even ignored the Mercy who had a sliver of health to get me.
Minette. Cheeky bastard.
Play of the game.
She makes his handle break with an EMP.
I don't know, I think Minette's just kind of rocking it.
Not to. So it's a little bit tougher to deal with him, use him on
It's nice.
too many angles. To everybody's a flanker on that map. It's
Right.
King of the Hill, so it makes sense. But he's still way more viable on it than he used to be.
Yeah, like
If Tracer
can't-
hadn't been out there, I would have been fine, I think.
I never would have thought of using Bastion on that map.
Some people occasionally will do something like that as a lark. Surprised I'm not seeing anybody use old Torb yet,
Gibraltar.
Yeah.
considering he's been buffed.
Prepare your defenses.
Lore loves hooking and alting Roadhog as Roadhog to assert my dominance.
Oh yeah, actually I have to test out Roadhog's hook now. That has also been put in place.
Right, yes.
Let's see how this feels.
See if it's way too far away.
Roadhog still feels good. Maybe it's not as bad as it was supposed to be. So, like, to me, so they've reduced his spread, which should make him effective at killing people from a distance a lot better. Because for Roadhog, the way it doesn't feel different.
I don't play Roadhog enough to.
I'm giving it all I've got.
Nice.
Okay, it's a bit different spread. But the thing with Roadhog was, like, if you weren't right up close, and then you have this ability, there was a spot in between there that wasn't very effective.
Oh, okay.
And I guess by narrowing the cone of this shot, they've made it so that, like, it's more rounded across the range.
Right.
Because remember, this shot is not effective until it explodes, right?
Right.
Because if you shoot it too close, it does that. And that thing only does about 20 damage. But if it explodes in front of their face, it's like shooting them in the face with your normal shot, like
Right.
that. See, it creates that cone.
And how much damage does that do?
Oh, fuck load. Like, how much is it? It's an insane amount. I can't even remember.
Attackers incoming.
Does the right click have less spread too?
I don't know. I don't think they changed that.
Oh. Yeah, the difference in the hook is the distance it sets a target.
Yeah, and so we're gonna see how that feels. Thought I heard a Sombra behind me. So weird not playing with headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to be the first Roadhog to hook anyways. Oh.
Ah.
So much for testing the hook. Shit. I thought that McCree was gonna zag, but he zigged.
Isn't it almost 400?
Yeah, it's insane if you connect with all the bullets.
350.
The thing is, it doesn't connect with many characters with all the bullets, except for, say, like Reinhardt if you're right up next to him. But,
The cooldown is longer for the hook.
yeah, 8 seconds out of 6, which is gonna feel really shitty.
450 if all of them hit. Cryo looked it up.
450.
Thank you.
But it's so rare that you're gonna have all of them hit. But now that it's a narrow cone, it should all of them hit a lot more often. Well, I couldn't tell with Roadhog because he's too big to notice. Net, get fucked.
Have teams been scrambling, guys?
No.
Oh.
I want that Lucio. I want that Lucio. He died before I could kill him. Ah, sure, why not? Have you noticed that the opposite team Zen has been really good at countering all my ults? No matter what character I am, I've had, I think, every ult today so far countered by a Zen.
Really?
All my Bastion ults were countered by a Zen. Like, every single one.
That's frustrating.
It's almost like I'm the host of a video game show.
Oh, fucker!
In a server full of my viewers. Oh yeah, I haven't been using, I gotta train myself to use the shot, like the close range instead of the long range shot a bit more. Because of the cone change.
Right. Oh, that's pretty far.
I can still kill them. It wasn't hard to aim. In fact, I think it might be a little bit easier to aim because it keeps them controlled in front of you. Like, where sometimes they were so close in the heat of things, if you were jumping or like there was chaos, it was hard. But I hate that it changes the person-to-person feel of shooting in the face.
Yep.
You don't see the fear in their eyes anymore. It used to be so
like
cool.
It's just like a person, like a good arm's length away.
Hell, man, he's getting his ults a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to feel like, get over here! And like, you'd see like May being like, eh?
Yeah.
And like, you're like, yeah, you fucking die now, May, you little cunt.
That's worse when people die before you hook. Totally. It's so insulting.
It is.
Especially now that it has a longer cooldown, because you're like, well, fuck, now I have to wait 8 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, if somebody gets canceled out of, like, dies to your hook and doesn't get taken in, it should reset your hook.
That would be nice.
Like, you know, the ones where you kill them with the hook?
Yeah.
It doesn't even bring them all the way. Oh, we got the Chubb in here. Chubb, fuck off, man. Chubb's a fucking grandmaster. Get out of the server. Our team average is probably like 2,000 total. I'm sorry, man. You get your own, like, you at least don't play your main if you're gonna come up. Let's look at the Chubb's career profile just for a second. The guy is a grandmaster and he's playing his main. Almost grandmaster last season.
235 hours?
48 hours on Zenyatta only. How about you go with your second main of 2 hours, Chubb? Seriously, that would be like if I was a master and played with my turbos and only played fair against them in these rounds.
Yeah.
You've impressed everybody. The average team, like, based on what I'm seeing here, is like 2,000, the people you're against.
Whoa, I wish I was 2,000.
I don't know why I hooked him. I'm all flustered because of the Chubb. Making me emasculated. I guess he wants to play because these are the only matches he can play since he's not allowed on my team during regular matches because he outranked so far.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I gotta also... Okay, yeah. The narrow cone really makes you want to concentrate on...
Chubb changed.
Am I being aimed at by the soldier ult?
What? How did you get an ult already?
Yeah, that seemed pretty quick, didn't it?
That was like immediate.
Yeah, that seemed kind of ridiculous. Oh, could you imagine what the? If they changed the rules for random heroes to let alt charge carry over between heroes, that would
Whoa,
make
that would be fucking crazy.
it would make random hero fix so many problems
Yeah.
with random hero. The primary one being that when you're on defense, you have such a huge advantage because you can keep your ult charge for those pushes.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I was holding trigger when I hooked him.
Yeah.
It didn't fire.
Yeah.
And then when it did fire, there was no firing animation. That
Oh, that's what happened? There
Yeah.
was no firing animation? Because
something happened.
I just didn't see anything.
That I hope doesn't happen a lot, and I hope it's not a glitch, because
You're doing the final push. Oh, well, 3 minutes.
yeah, exactly. People
what
on
happened
YouTube
there?
rewind it and try to analyze that. I had ammo, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I needed to reload. And if I did, it wouldn't have let me shoot the second time, which I did. So felt like a glitch to me, and I really hope it's not, because that'll suck.
Yeah.
It could have been server lag, but why would it? No, lag never changes the way you see things. It just changes the way the outcome happens. It makes the results look different. It doesn't make your character's animations change. That was weird.
Yeah.
And even if I was out of ammo, then Roadhog by default after a hook, here, I'll show you. Oh, don't reload, fuck. All right, so if you're out of ammo and you hook and then you hold, he'll just start reloading immediately.
Yeah.
My only guess is that I was out of ammo and the reload, I was currently reloading when it didn't show it, and it was just the reload animation that didn't show. So, we just demonstrated one of my worries. Remember when I said that now you're gonna hook a Lucio and then a Reinhardt will put up his shield
Yep.
and he'll just be behind the shield? He pretty much was.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to save so many players that you get no animation, but you did fire.
I checked. Weird.
Odd.
What the fuck?
There's gonna be so many times where you pick a player at those close range Reinhardt on Reinhardt battles because he let down his shield, and then he puts up his shield and saves the player.
Right, yeah.
And that's kind of fucked up. I think that if you get a guy out from
Oh,
behind,
yeah. Oh.
I think if you get a player from out behind a Reinhardt shield, it should be irreversible, basically. Like, they fucked
Yeah,
up.
totally.
60 seconds remaining.
On my screen, he was behind my shield. Huh.
I think that the Roadhog hooks are going to be a problem for Blizzard to the dying days of Overwatch.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it won't be anytime soon,
Yeah.
but I do think it's a pain in their side trying to balance this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, damn.
I think my bullet spread would have hit him before the Sombra. I
Yeah.
might be able to stop this ult. I did.
Nice work.
I wonder if he was going to get anybody. He looked pretty desperate there.
Oh.
Fucking Zarya.
shit.
All right, so Roadhog doesn't feel like abysmal. Like they didn't ruin him,
Yeah.
but it is disappointing. It doesn't feel as good in terms of the effect, the awesomeness of like fuck yeah Roadhog feel
Yeah.
of hooking people.
Yeah, I totally hear you.
The cooldown so far isn't bothering me as much as I thought it would. I thought that would be my number one annoyance, is
Yeah.
the cooldown change.
Doing a
It
strong
certainly
push
sucks
here.
if you miss.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fuck, guys.
I need health. Oh, she hacked. That's why. I play so few against so few Sombras that it's so easy to not notice you've been hacked.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was intense.
I'm glad I pulled off that brilliant strategy of making a Grandmaster switch his character from his main.
Play of the game.
I love that outfit.
Now, don't feel too bad for the chub. I've shown him a lot of respect on the show at how impressed I am that he's gotten to where he got. However, I will not abide you bullying the school children.
You guys had 5 players, or did someone just drop?
I think somebody dropped.
That's more like it.
All right, so that's basically all we're checking out. The Torbjorn is not. That's not
Look
gonna.
at Fraser's only level 25. That is so sad.
Oh.
I'm like 90.
The Torbjorn effect is not going to be felt from you as Torbjorn, since it's not. Oh, there is actually a change to him that could be felt though. Let me just give that a try.
Watch point Gibraltar.
Yeah, getting experience for playing like this with other turbos. I think turbos will
That's
play together in
fucking
custom games a
awesome.
lot more often.
Uh-huh.
Let me check Torbjorn. So they changed his reload animation.
Prepare to attack.
Oh. Is
They
it faster or slower?
say on the forum that his gun reloads earlier in the animation.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Because there's a lot of animations that, while if you want to say shoot, you have to wait for the animation to finish. However, if you want to say melee, you can do that before it finishes on certain characters, and the reload will have occurred. For instance, Roadhog's a great example of where he's like, grabs the stuff, tosses it in the gun, but then after it's been put in, you don't have to watch him go like this to deploy a hook.
Right.
You have to watch him do that if you want to shoot. Like, you have to wait for that to finish and then you can fire. But if you want to throw a hook, you can do it as soon as you hear the that's reloaded.
Right.
There's a lot of different, like, different characters are different for that. But let's look at Torbjorn. Okay, so I'm gonna reload and then, like, I guess I'll.
Attack.
Oh,
30 seconds.
as soon as so, the reason I kept going is because
Yeah.
I was doing it too early. So the moment
Okay.
you see the molten lava touch the gun, he's reloaded. Let's do that again. Too early. Too early. Done. So once it's, as soon as it seems to just like pool a little bit in the capsule or in the clip, if you want to call it that, the reservoir
Yeah.
in the gun. So, okay,
There.
that's how early you'll be able to melee.
Spot the pain.
Not quite as big of a deal with somebody like Torbjorn, because how often are you really going to cancel out your reload with a melee?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Torbjorn.
So what's this stuff about the sensitivity? You can change the sensitivity of things like nano boost and stuff?
The aiming of it. You know how those things are sticky?
Yeah.
You look at your teammate and it shows like the thing on them, and you don't have to be aiming right at them for it to work.
Yeah.
Now you can adjust how far or close before.
Is that something people have been
Same goes for
wanting?
Mercy. Mercy's a good example of that. When you like start waving your wand around, it'll like put a little thing on the person that you will
Right.
you will start healing.
Right.
That can be less or more.
Is that something people have wanted?
I don't know. I never really cared. I always thought it worked the way it was default,
I
but
thought so too.
apparently they thought so.
No more accidental nano boost?
Yeah, but I would say there's going to be a lot of missed ones if you reduce the sensitivity. If you can't miss a nano boost, it's not like a sleep dart or something like that. Like, you use it and it's gone. However, if you're going to reduce that sensitivity, you better be good.
What's boostio?
Boosting Lucio with the nano boost.
Oh.
Lucio is classic for getting Good on the Mercy for killing him from behind when he wasn't paying attention to you.
Nice.
Lucio always stole nano boosts because he's jumping around all the time, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think it'll change it much at all. I think he's still going to grab nano boosts.
I'm ready to initiate
Like as much as some Annas might want to think that they're that great an aimer, they're not going to be so precise that they don't hit random targets that get in the way.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna say that. Why would you even? Well, I'm getting the benefit of being a show host. I have a pocket Mercy while I'm Torb.
Yeah.
I'm not playing too well either. Here, I'll get you. Oops.
I foresee great things.
Uh-oh. That's a big clip.
Yeah, it is.
It takes forever to wait for him to go out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard. Timing bastions now. I used to actually have it kind of down. Like if I listen, I'm like, and he should be done now, and run out and try to get him while he's reloading.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to retime that completely.
Huh.
There's work to be done.
So new competitive season starts in like 3 hours?
Get your armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a nap if I don't even know if I'll be able to nap. I might not be able to do it today.
Join me.
Well played, sir. Hammer downs my turret.
Aw, freak.
It's such weird gameplay when you're playing in these custom matches as me.
Yeah.
Has it not felt like the game is all about me? Like,
Well,
whether I'm
you're-
being pocketed by a Mercy or I'm
Well,
being
that's
like
true.
McCrees and soldiers are hunting me down on the back lines.
Yeah.
Reinhardts are slowly marching towards my
It's not
turrets and hammering
typical
down the hurt.
gameplay.
No, it is not.
Get your armor.
I mean, the benefit of ever playing a Torbjorn on offense is usually you can go unnoticed for quite some time before anybody decides they want to deal with you.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're the only person there.
Yeah. So, all right. So my opinions on this. Oh, there's another huge change after this round, maybe, or I'll just leave this now. Great game, everybody. It was terrible. The other big change is you go to the arcade, and now capture the flag is permanent.
Ah.
So you jump on into this.
Nice.
I mean, you guys can join me if you'd like. You just say join game if you find me on your friends list. But I just want to whip in, and hopefully I'll get a new map, because they've added basically every King of the Hill map has been modified to do
Really?
King of the Hill.
Rock
So
on.
now there's Ilios. We already had Lijiang Tower. Nepal. What's the other ones? Fucking.
Helios?
Helios?
Traveling.
Nepal?
Nepal?
Yep, we got those ones. Lijiang Tower.
Select
There's one Oasis,
Oasis.
the new one.
Thank you, Lord.
Is that really only 4?
Nepal, too. Yeah. There's
don't know.
only 4.
I don't know how to play Capture the Flag, so.
Right.
And I'm definitely not going to know how to play with a bunch of strangers, so. Well, we're not going to strategize.
They even got new start locations. Oh, cool.
So we can see extra parts of Nepal now?
That's awesome.
We shall prove ourselves in
Whoa.
glorious combat.
Rah rah, wreck the place. Jesus. Can you kill yourself here? Can you jump over the edge?
Nope. Coming, team?
1.
Thanks for the help.
Capture the enemy.
Oh, babe, you need a nap. Oh.
Oh, it's nighttime!
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I like that they did that. It's not cheap upgrade, like they've changed it a bit. What's the plan? Why was he? He thought like someone was behind him.
I'm not sure.
What's the plan, Roadhog? I'm the one who needs the health pack, but you can take it even though you have healing in your pocket. What is your plan?
Maybe they were waiting for you to go so that they could follow.
I went ahead and then he just kept on going back to the corner over and over again. Alright, I'm not gonna play Reinhardt. What should I play?
Play
I
something
chose
you really liked.
Reinhardt because I thought there was gonna be a Bastion, and there was, but I think he stayed in spawn or something. My diva model is not loading.
Look. Anytime, game. Can you
I'm
guys
firing.
see
I'm
me?
technically firing right now.
What?
I can't hear the
Are
sounds.
you invincible?
Score 0-1.
Oh, this will be troublesome. It's so calm. This is awkward when you don't have sound effects for yourself. Hey.
What the fuck?
It changes the feel of the game so much.
I'm spectating and I don't see you either. I think the update may have added some bugs.
Do you think he couldn't see me?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm taking damage. I can. Oh, L2 is my defense matrix.
Can you guys see us?
Nobody can see me.
Oh my god.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Just the turret can see me, which is. Man, could you imagine this happening during placement matches?
Score
No.
0.
Do you have a flag?
No. I want to just like spy on people now.
Wonder if there's a ghost baby inside.
He couldn't figure it out. The poor bastard.
Big glitches on capture the flag. Yeah.
I can't believe that we're losing even though we have an invisible player. Please still be invisible. How did we lose even with an invisible player?
Well, you weren't really doing anything.
No, I wasn't. I was just pretty much.
Play of the game.
Okay,
What
so
is with today?
Capture the Flag isn't quite ready for prime time.
Twitter acknowledges their issues with capture the flag. Overwatch Twitter.
There was nothing quite so fun as that first moment with Winston. Hey. Just
That
looking
was
around.
pretty good.
Hey. It's like that. It's like the bully's crony in Christmas Story. Hey, kid. Hey.
Nobody got play of the game.
Ow. Quit it.
Ow! The level wins. I do believe I'm being shot.
So one of the things that people mention, I know like a common sentiment about Capture the Flag from the event was that it was in the end a lot of waiting.
What's
That they didn't, the format just, there's something that needs to be tweaked to make it more exciting because a lot of people were turtling.
Right.
If you got the flag at the beginning, especially if you were the one to get the first point,
Yeah.
then people just shut down and turtled.
Oh, that sucks.
So, oh, something's fucked. Okay, we'll cancel that.
Yeah, you might have
I
to
think it
restart
crashed
game.
the whole game. And that, like, I mean, they got a challenge on their hands. It's
Yeah.
Capture the Flag has not ever been a fun game mode. And I've been playing it since Doom. I played it in Quake and it was like, I played it in TF2 and hated it. It's just never been that much fun. And that's
Did you like
why,
it in real life? Did you play it in real life?
Yeah. I played it with paintball and I won once. Like I was the champion.
Really?
Actually, to this day, it's the hardest my heart has ever beaten.
Really?
It was my first ever time doing paintball, and we were playing capture the flag, and I got the flag and got out alive without being shot. With all this fire around me, I could hear it, but nobody knew where I was because it was in the woods in Wasaga Beach.
Yeah.
That place.
Yeah.
And never has my heart beat more. That was the hardest adrenaline surge I ever got because
That's
like I could hear
awesome.
it in my ears. I'm just
Holy
like,
shit. Ben couldn't even beat you?
no, he couldn't find me. No, he was on my team.
Oh, score. You are an impressive man. Was it out of fear? No, just adrenaline.
I'm gonna try one more time here. No, it was just pure adrenaline. Like, oh my god, like this is my first time playing paintball, and I'm the guy. I'm gonna be the guy, and I did.
And then you never played again?
You know what is really weird? No, I never played it again. I don't like the culture around it. I don't like the people who play it.
Oh.
The people who play it are so fucking serious. Like it's like playing a first-person shooter, like that type of culture, except they really want to shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
Like, and they're so fucking military about it, and they like
I know some paintball people.
in like the room, like in the lobby waiting to play, they're all silent, like in the corner, like looking at
Oh my
everybody,
God,
like this is a
seriously?
like we're in the lobby of a fucking shooter or something, and they're all
Oh
just
my
sizing
God.
everybody up, and then like when they played, they let off firecrackers.
Really?
Like, you know the ones that you put in a pot to make a loud
Yeah, yeah.
noise? They did that as a strategy. I was like,
Really?
this is allowed? I was not told I was allowed to bring firecrackers. And it like created like a war zone effect. And that's probably why
Holy
my heart was
shit.
pumping, because I wanted to beat those guys bad, those fuckers.
Yeah.
Like, and I did. They had no idea where I was. They probably didn't like that I probably didn't. I was removed for an, okay, something's really fucked with Capture the Flag. The whole game has crashed again.
Oh, man.
I think they didn't like that I didn't play to the meta. Well, they probably play with each other all the time and didn't know what I did. Like, I did a strategy that they didn't do. I took a path that they don't take.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's like a first. I think Overwatch has crashed twice in like 400 hours of playing.
Holy shit. My game locked? Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, all right, that's pretty much the update. I don't think there was any other real changes. So Symmetra has her buff. We already knew that. We talked about Mercy. Bastion feels great. Are you going to go play him? Quick play?
I think so.
Tool around with him, see what you think of him. As just a personal update, I've been studying, literally, not even lying, joking, I've been studying DSP Stanky's videos, trying to get better at Lucio.
Yeah.
I love watching his stuff, and he's such a hero to me, to being the console champion dude that made everybody look dumb.
So what does he play normally? Like whenever you're watching videos of his, does it say
Just Lucio.
specifically PC or console though?
Oh, he's switched to PC now.
Okay.
He switched to PC.
So the things that he's
because,
doing, you might not necessarily be able to do?
No, he's the one who demonstrated that you can do all of the things.
I know, but can
the exact
you?
same. Yeah. Like, I've been tooling around, not as well, but you
Yeah.
can pull up. Lucio's a great character for that. He does not require a PC at all. Like, I would say, in some ways, controller feels better. I haven't played him on PC, but I would almost say that he's more attuned to it. But I've been doing a lot more wall riding after watching him.
Right, and you turn on backwards wall riding, which everyone should turn on.
Yes, keep that in mind. Backwards wall riding is an option
a
that I didn't
toggle.
even know existed after 300 or 400 hours in the game.
Yeah.
Somebody told me, and backwards wall riding's a thing. So you could always backwards wall ride if you started your wall ride normally. So like, here, I'll demonstrate. You could always do this and then look back.
Yeah, that's what I thought people were talking about originally
So
when they said backwards wall ride.
The
I was like, yeah, I've done
specific
that.
style of wall ride that has been like that you get is this. Before, if you faced a wall, If you like, you could face a wall and look like you were doing it backwards, but you had to be kind of like angled in this direction, like that. You wouldn't be able to. So this slight angle I'm on, I wouldn't be able to do this before.
Yeah.
I would have to go like this to go that direction.
And then turn.
So it's a small change, but it really matters in like it adds up.
It was a recent addition, I believe.
It's amazing. I'm glad they did it.
It's new, but it's also a toggle. Oh, okay.
So one of the things that DSP Stanky talks about a lot that I haven't figured out is what they call late jumping.
Okay.
When he disconnects, I just did it there. When you disconnect from a wall, there's a split second where you can get like just like a half, maybe a foot more if you jump after you disconnect from the wall. But you got to be perfect, otherwise you don't do the jump.
Okay.
And it allows you to do some climbs that you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't do. Oh, team. All right, let me play around in here then. This is a good place to wall ride it up to places.
Check this out.
But my biggest thing that I don't like about Lucio is how janky it can be sometimes. Like there is no consistency in the wall riding. Like some walls that don't look like you should be able to ride, you can, and then walls that look like you shouldn't be able to, or rather the other way around.
Yeah.
Where'd she go? Where'd that sniper go?
Patched up.
But anyways, people hate aiming up, so like, you know, when you're playing Lucio, aim up. I mean, stay up.
Stay up.
So they won't even
Yeah,
look
that's
up
good.
a lot of the time. But it's a lot of just kind of spamming along the walls to climb up, like corners are your friend, because you
Right.
can do this.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Because remember, the primary rules, and even I only have learned this recently, kind of, you cannot continue to wall ride in the same direction. Obviously, everybody knows you can't jump off the wall and then jump onto the same wall again. I shouldn't have been able to do that just there. But these weird surfaces do that. You're not supposed to be able to jump off a wall and then continue on one that's going the same exact parallel direction,
Yeah.
even if it's a new surface. But sometimes you can, because sometimes there's like a little ridge on the wall that counts as a new surface in a different direction. So like there's just
You just have to learn all the terrain.
yeah, all the little like. So here's where I like to do this. Here, I'll show you if I can. Usually I have to be going fast to kind of do it right, like this. You can get away with a lot in here. I'm not doing it very well right now. Not on my game, but I love going in, slaloming those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Time to accelerate.
But anyways, even Stanky talks about this. Like he talks about how there's no real consistency, and I'm really surprised at Blizzard for that. Like there's walls, say in Dorado, you know those little patios that the windows of the fake buildings have.
Yep.
Some of those walls, those gratings count as something that will knock you off, and some of them you can just skate over top of them.
That's so annoying because it's the same.
It's the same exact
thing.
graphic on a
Yeah.
different building, and it's just, nope, not this one. This one stops you.
Yeah.
This one will knock you off, but this one you can skate over. Like, that type of stuff can be frustrating, because you want to be able to just rely on seeing something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do this a lot as Lucio, like get behind, skate around above them, then get behind guys.
I'm glad he died.
When you start to get better at wall riding, and I'm still not good, you can see how twisted up and contorted my shoulders get when I'm doing it. I'm willing him to do it with my
Yeah.
body, like it was a connect instead, because I'm still not super comfortable. But when you start to get in a rhythm, I find myself almost treating him like Farah, like getting above people
That's
and coming down
crazy.
on them like death from above.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I learned from Stanky was that when you amp it up, if you start on the speed song, amp it up, and then switch to the healing song, and then hop, as you leave, you'll keep the momentum from speed while getting the heals.
Oh, really?
So you'll get the amped up healing while keeping pretty much most of the speed that you would use to escape.
Wow, that's cool.
But you have
That's
to
good
bunny
know.
hop away. If you stay on the ground, it'll reverse your speed.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get real good at switching from heal to speed in the right rhythm. Stanky seems to do it at random, but it's an actual rhythm.
Yeah, he does a rhythm where he uses speed, and I can't understand the necessity of it often. Like, so he uses speed on a surface, then switches to his healing mid-air. And then switches to speed again when he touches a surface. And it like gives him the momentum. I couldn't get up there.
They're really focused on you though.
Yeah, why? Is it because I'm the only guy here right now?
I don't know.
I'll solo ult myself then. But this is kind of an example of the kind of chaos you can cause as Lucio. Like, nobody's looking at me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Shit.
Victory.
It slows your momentum, so, well, there's that. Yeah, you switch. If you're being aimed at, switching randomly
yeah.
can help you go, like...
Right, changes your momentum and they overshoot.
However, he uses it while climbing, like, he'll speed song off surface, like, just for a moment, and then when he jumps off, he switches to healing, so he floats through the air slower.
Right,
And then when he touches the next surface, he goes fast, so he'll get, like, the momentum to jump off faster.
Yeah.
And what blows my mind is that he was using, he said, his binding for a controller was, what did he say it was? It was L2 to jump, to switch song.
Huh.
So that means he's jumping, going back and forth, and that feels awkward as fuck to me. No, it was even worse. No, he had X as switch song. A on Xbox.
Oh, weird.
So he was going, like he's jumping, and then taking his thumb off of the fucking right thumbstick that he uses to aim to switch song. And he was doing that rhythmically. I don't know how he did it, because that seems just awkward.
Yeah, Lord confirmed that.
So I'm using jump with L2, switch song with R1, because I find anytime you're switching song, like, I mean, the animation doesn't allow you to fire.
Yeah.
So why not use your right trigger finger to switch?
That makes sense.
Fire when you're firing, switch song when you're not firing. You can't do the both at the same time, so just use your right finger. Kind of silly, I think.
That is nuts.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with the master, but it does seem kind of odd.
That's what I have for my layout. It's weird, but you get used to it, says Allure.
It just seems, even if you get used to it, I don't see it as being an advantage. If you're talking about stankies.
Yeah,
How could it be better than the one I just described, where you never have to take your thumb off of the main stick that makes sure that you are pointing in the direction you need to for your wall rides? It just seems crazy. J Smart uses L2 for jump and L1 for song switch. Well, that's what I thought he used it before I was correcting myself, and that I think is awkward, because you're jumping while switching if you want to master his technique. Why do all that work? Why not, while you're in jump around mode, put this finger here, and when you're in shooting mode, put this finger here? Like,
I jump with L3.
You can't. I considered that for a bit. I also considered song switching with L3, but it really hurt this muscle.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It started to give me pains really quickly. So, X is the boop, but you have to aim the boop. I would never put any ability that you must aim on X. I took away all ultimates that needed to be aimed off of triangle, because
you have to
move
your thumb.
This is the thing that aims.
Yeah.
Why would you want, with an aiming ability, to take your thumb off that aiming thing? Like, there's so many moments, especially with Tracer's ultimate, where you make a last-second adjustment when you're trying to stick.
Oh yeah, totally.
And that last second, the split second it takes to get to the triangle, can mean not sticking a bomb. I recommend, in my opinion, anything that requires aiming should never remove your thumb from this. It should never be on a button that requires you to move your thumb. But, you know, each to their own.
He uses the boop as an actual shot.
My philosophy is need to aim, shoulder button. Need it in a pinch, shoulder button.
Metroid just wants everything to be shoulder button, though.
Even aiming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of works, BA. Yeah, that I think that's how I have it. No, I have boop as R1. I mean, song switch is R1. And I have boop as L3. Wait, what do I have now? I don't even fucking know anymore.
I'm trying to. My jump is X.
Wait a minute. What the fuck do I have? I can't even. Okay.
I changed a bunch of mine.
What's ability 1?
I hate that it's called that.
Amp it up for me is L3.
I wish that it said what your ability 1, 2, 3, and
Primary
stuff
fire
is
is
when you're
R2. Secondary fire is R1. So my boop is R1. Yeah, I should change this. I should train myself to do secondary fire as...
No, jump is L2 for me as well.
L3 should be boop for me. This, even I'm criticizing my own layout. Like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Song switch should be what I described. R1 should be song switch. Secondary fire should be L3, the boop. L3, so that I can have L1 as my amp it up. That's how I should train myself. That makes much more sense. Then I'll be able to switch song more like Stanky.
Boop needs to be a shoulder button.
I don't agree. But, I mean,
Is boop the like...
Yeah, the blowback.
Okay.
And, I mean, it's often used within melee range, and everybody uses R3 as melee, so it kind of feels natural to use L3
Yeah, I guess it would.
to blow back. It's like a second melee on the other stick. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I tried to change all of mine as per Fraser's direction to L2 as jump.
Oh, jump
And it
has to be
makes,
on
like,
L2 for every character
so
pretty
much
much.
sense.
The only one the two that I don't do it on. Reinhardt, because nothing else feels right for his shield. And
Yeah, I don't think I've changed that for Reinhardt, actually.
because who's jumping as Reinhardt? And Zenyatta, because nothing felt right for me. The charge shot, which I use quite often,
Yeah.
everything felt wrong to not have L2 as charge and hold. So other than those two characters, every character uses L2 as jump.
Yeah.
Because you jump so often, it has to be a comfortable button.
Yeah, there's a couple characters that I have switched to that I don't play a ton, like maybe May or something, that I haven't rebound that, and it fucks me up so much. Every time I go in, I'm like, I need to change that, and of course I forget. I should go in and double check, but it drives me insane that it doesn't say like what the abilities are as well, because I'd like to go through thoroughly and check everything, but I don't know what ability 1, 2, 3
It is annoying.
are.
They
I
need
don't
to switch
know.
that. One other thing, somebody said Zenyatta and Zarya's bubbles need to be on shoulder buttons. I actually didn't do that with them. For Zarya and Zenyatta, I made... you know what? Some stuff got fucked up in here because I fucked up with Lucio's thing. Fuck. Well, I accidentally did that thing again where I set the buttons for all heroes, even though I was
Just
trying
now?
to change... No, earlier. Way earlier. But I have to fix it all again. So I don't know if some of these are even true. But I have Zenyatta's orbs set to L3 for... for Zarya, I know that I have Zarya set to L3 as her own personal bubble. Actually,
that feels right.
Any ability that protects you across the board is L3 for me. May's Ice Block is L3, and Reaper's Wraith Mode is L3, and Sombra's Invisibility is L3,
yeah, it's
which I know
L3
doesn't
for me.
protect you, but is similar to Wraith.
Yeah.
All
feels
of those
really
are L3.
natural for her.
Yeah. That allowed me to keep. That allowed me for Zarya to keep this as normal shot, this as blob shot, this as jump, and L1 is other person bubble.
Okay.
So
I feel like I want to change hers.
me bubble, other person bubble.
Yeah, because it always takes me so long whenever I start playing Zarya again to know which shoulder button is bubble someone else and which one's bubble me. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot easier to
because
remember
I
that
don't
way.
play her also, like, ever.
L3 cramps up your hands if you're using it for jump, I didn't find it does with those characters. Like, you're using her bubble every 7 seconds instead of 3 times a second, like a jump would. It's a big difference. I didn't get a cramp. And I have fresh hands, so.
Aw.
I could talk for days about controller bindings. It's all about experimentation, but the main thing is, something different might work for you, but a huge thing is getting out of your comfort zone with the controllers. Like, you might have to retrain yourself, but sometimes it's worth experimenting, because there's some controls I used to use that I'm so glad I reanalyzed them.
Like, friggin' X as my jump. L2, it makes like a world of difference
Well,
having
that's the
L2
obvious
as your
one.
jump.
That's the obvious one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody who plays should have it switched to L2.
Yeah. I didn't find it uncomfortable using X as jump, but Fraser was like, try it with L2, and
takes a while
I
to
did.
get used to, but yeah.
Yeah, and now it just.
It wasn't
so
uncomfortable
great.
because you just basically didn't use jump. You barely
yeah,
used it, is
probably.
the thing.
I'm not very good. I'm not a very good Overwatcher.
And if you look in your games, when I'm watching you play, the
Mm-hmm.
people you're playing barely jump around.
Oh, yeah.
Like, none of them have it rebound. And Becky's down in like the 1300s, 1400s. Down there, nobody has rebound their controllers to anything that would make their gameplay better. And that's the first step, one of the first steps.
I started with Lucio and Genji as I was rebinding it. Those are good places to start, for sure.
Anyways, all right, it's been a good thing here. So maybe later on tonight, if I'm feeling up to it, I'm going to do my placement matches. But I need a
still have
rest. I
fun.
need some downtime. Catch up on a little bit of sleep. Maybe a nap would have helped me after all that coffee.
Yeah, good luck.
But thanks for watching, guys. There's another Overwatch update. I have heard about the Blizzard updates to the arena, and I will probably do a Hearthstone show at some point, because they've fucking fixed arena.
They finally did what you wanted them to do forever
So many
ago.
things that I said they had to do, they've finally done, to make it a little bit less shitty to play arena.
Yeah.
The fucking crapshoot of card games.
Can you just look at the UI for the
Oh yeah, I saw that.
characters?
They switched
Yeah.
it. I don't like it.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Too modern.
Too italic. Too slanty.
Everything's slanting hard. That's all they've really changed. And another personal update, I now have Zenny's golden orbs.
You got the gold balls. Do you go into like Farah's again or someone else's?
I have Farah's, oops.
How come those ones are they
What?
are they slanting that way? Go into it again. And then it goes straight. Do you see that? Are my eyes fucking up?
You're fucking up. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Click it.
So my gold guns are now Zenyatta, Farah, Soldier, and
Those are all the gold weapons you have?
one more.
And Roadhog.
And Roadhog. And they're generally my main characters too.
Holy shit.
Even though I was thinking about, I mean, I didn't get Lucio's because even though I have been playing a lot of Lucio lately, I don't like his gun looks so lame in gold. But those are pretty much my primary characters. I would say that if I had to, I'd probably get Zarya's next.
Yeah.
I've been upgrading them. I'm not even big on gold weapons. I think they're kind of ugly, and I might switch them away. I do like the effect it has when you try to be a character that the people on your team in pubs don't want you to be, but if you have a gold weapon, they kind of shut up, because it's like,
Yeah.
well, he's pretty obviously dedicated to that character, so we can probably not win this argument, right?
Yeah.
But like if they don't see you with a gold weapon and you're playing like an iffy choice or something like that, not that my characters are iffy choices, they'll argue it. But I've seen people go Hanzo and people are like, or Widow on attack, and they're like, well, he has a gold gun, so we'll trust him, or
Oh my God,
whatever.
that's funny.
I really considered this season getting a gold gun for Widow, and I think I might. because it's just so hilarious the effect gold guns have on people.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty funny. Did you see the change to respawn times for defense?
no,
What's the difference there?
I did not. I didn't see that in the patch notes. Want to open one loot box,
Yeah.
or we'll open a few until we see a good item? Oh, might have had it already. I already had that.
Oh.
Oh! I already had that!
I feel like this is what it's gonna be like opening your 100.
Well, of course, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have that one. I love it.
Nice. I was probably gonna buy that soon, actually.
Really?
Now that we have these, because I had an open slot for her, and since I use her so much, I was like thinking of buying a new one.
I really like using it.
Good stuff. Epic, legendary, epic. Even though I had 2 of them, I think that was a good sequence of 3.
You need a timeout.
Oh, sweet. Ooh. Butt shot for Hanzo. I just wish they wouldn't objectify him so much.
I know. Poor Hanzo.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Video Games Awesome Live. This has been Overwatch Awesome.
Stretch! Stretch!
Can you give me your laptop monitor? Stop the recording. Let's hope it was fine.
I hope you guys have fun. Why was everyone saying congratulations to Metroid? What'd you do? What'd you do that was so good?
Oops.
Oh, congratulations. You got a job in Texas.
Recorded fine. Good
That's awesome, dude.
job, Metroid. All right. So
You stopped the recording?
Yep. Placement matches start in 2 hours. I won't be here in 2 hours, but maybe in like 4, I might be ready to play or something. We'll see.
And I will not be. Just Fraser.
Now I'm gonna go to. Now that I've actually fooled around with Bastion, I'm gonna go like daydream about what I think his effect on the game is going to be.
Yeah. Maybe you can watch some of my sweet gameplay inside.
Because I am a little bit worried about doing the placement matches with him shaking up the meta.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking crazy too, like day 1 placement matches.
I don't know if that's better or worse than doing them later. All right, see you guys.
Bye.